Hey everybody, Pastor Brian Davis, lead pastor, Dwelling Point Church of God. Man, we've been having a good time in the Life app series. It's been amazing. God is so good. We've talked about InstaLife so far, Emoji Me, and last Sunday we started talking about Kindle Your Fire. I'm using the name of a very popular tablet that's in competition with Apple iPad as a backdrop for the fire of God. This last Sunday we talked about a hunter that's talked about in the book of Isaiah who went and pursued an animal and the meat, and he needed bread as nutrients, and the bread of course represents the bread of life. And we talked about how there was benefits to fire. At the end of the scripture he said, I fed on ashes. We talked about how we can't focus on yesterday, that we can't give God ashes of what we had yesterday. We have to give Him a fresh praise. It was an amazing experience. This Sunday I'm picking up with part 2 of Kindle Your Fire, and I'm going to be talking about Paul on the island of Malta. I was going to be preaching a different part 2, but I had to make the other part 2 part 3. We're going to be talking about Paul on the island of Malta after he got shipwrecked in Euroclide, and after he got shipwrecked in the hurricane, he comes to an island called Malta. There on Malta, he gets snake bit because snakes jump out of fire whenever we throw wood in it. Whenever you go to kindle a fire for the things of God, for revival, the enemy that's hidden within will always be revealed, and its first objective is to attack. And I want to talk about what Paul experienced there. I want to talk about what the people on the island of Malta thought about Paul being snake bit. And then I want to talk just for a few moments on the fact that this viper also produces other spirits that are in the fire. And I'm going to talk about 3 of them this Sunday. So please join us on the subject Kindle Your Fire Part 2. So if you live in Polk County or Burnett County area, we would love to cordially invite you to Dwelling Point Church of God. I'm going to put the information on the screen, and we're going to be saving a seat for you. I believe you need to hear this Life app series, and more importantly than that, I believe you need to hear these messages on Kindle Your Fire. I believe it's going to be a life changer. Here's the information. I hope to see you Sunday. God bless.